Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teamwork Design, where we strive to design life from conversation to communication. I am your host, Terry Mera. One early morning, I went for a run right after dropping off my daughter to her school. I usually run at the park, but when I do run on the streets of New York City, I often pay more attention to traffic lights than pedestrian lights. I was told that that's New Yorkers kind of thing. Anyway, when you look at the traffic lights, we have green means go, yellow means to slow down, and red means to stop, right? We all know. It tells one to go while it tells the other to stop, and it takes turns. And it is kind enough to remind us to slow down with blinking yellow light. Have you ever felt that everyone seems busy living their lives, but your life seems in a still mode? Like they got the green lights, getting married, getting a promotion, buying a house, having a baby, traveling, etc., so on and so forth. But you feel like whether stuck or missing out on something in your life, making you feel the urge or anxious to speed up and catch up with the others somehow. Please don't. Even when the red light doesn't seem like to change, or you may feel like you're stuck, even you may feel lonely. Well, when that happens, please remind yourself that you are at the red light. That is all. It will turn green eventually. Utilize the pause, regardless of how long it may feel like. Reflect, evaluate, create new habits. Take a class, whether yoga or whatever it is that you've been wanting to take. Whatever you do, make sure that you are preparing and recharging. So when the light turns green, you are ready to go. Well, there are times I felt like I was at the red light, and I like to share my experience with you, with the hope that this is a good reminder, and with a sincere hope that you can do better than I could. Well, you could say that I am a seasoned designer. I do have about 2 decades of experience in the fashion industry, but after COVID-19, everything changed, as we all know. While I was figuring out how or what step I need to take, I received many suggestions, proposals, and pressure. I did take upon myself on a project eventually, which I was not so interested, but financially less risky was good enough reason for me at that time. Well, to make the long story short, the result is far less than satisfactory. When I reflect on it, it was my detour. Basically, I kept myself busy detouring, if that makes sense. But now I feel like I'm coming back to my lane where my heart agrees, even with the fear of the unknown, because there is more excitement than fear. I guess that's how I know I'm on the right track. Who knows? Well, I'm not going to say I could have done this and done that, because that does not change anything in my past. But what I would like to say is I learned to pay more attention of my own traffic light. That's for sure. And I hope that, next time I will pay more attention to it. So don't be concerned about others' traffic lights. Each person has their own pace and journey. Instead, focus on your own path and strive to make progress in a way that feels right for you. And also, I look at the red light as a reminder to take the pause. I mean, smart pause. Like pause before judging, before assuming, before accusing, before reacting. Just take a pause. Even take a pause before just saying. You know what I mean? So let's embrace the red lights, appreciate the pause, and let's use it to our advantage. it might feel like a slow movement, but in reality, it can propel us forward. Let's move in the direction that aligns with our hearts. You know, we will eventually arrive at our desired destinations. I hope the traffic light has become a friendly reminder for you. This is your host, Terry Mara.